Hey, this is Stan Lee. Hide at timesquare.com. Excelsior!
You're almost like a superhero yourself with your longevity. I mean, maybe you've got the longevity gene. What's all about? What's in that?
I don't know. All my life I've tried to write stories that would be colorful enough and exciting enough for young people and interesting enough and provocative enough for older people. I've tried to write stories that would grab everybody, and that's what I'm still trying to do. It's all imagination. You do what you write what you think people would like to read. In fact, in my case, I write what I would like to read because I feel I'm not that different from most people. So if I can write something that interests me, I know it'll interest a lot of other people. At least I hope it will. I don't get ideas in the sense of getting inspirations. I'm never thinking of writing if I'm not writing. In other words, I'll be watching a television show, I'll be taking a walk with my wife, I'll be driving my car, but when I know I have to write something, I sit at the computer, and that's when I start thinking. I have never been a guy who's wandering around and suddenly an inspiration hits me. I wish it would happen, but it doesn't. I have to think about them.
Now, of the many comics you've done, which comic do you think of as most influential on people and that you hear from people has changed or affected their life?
People have said the X-Men taught them the evils of bigotry, and a lot of people have said I always thought I was different because of my religion, my skin color, my anything. And reading the X-Men, I realized it's not bad to be different and so forth. And yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. You wouldn't believe how many times I've heard that from people. With Spider-Man, so many people have told me, oh, I don't know what I would have done if not for Spider-Man. When I was a kid, my father was an alcoholic, my uncle beat me, or whatever they say, and I had the Spider-Man stories to fall back on, and they meant so much to me. And I mean, I have heard that so many times that now I'm almost angry when somebody doesn't say it to me if I meet them.
Off the top of your head, the first three, the first five that are most either an individual comic, an individual hero, an individual film that really means something to you and really reflects, a cornerstone of your history.
Well, I would guess that the films would be the X-Men and Spider-Man. Dr. Doom as a character I like. I like the fact that he's a villain, but he's king of his own country. If he comes over here, he can't be arrested because he has diplomatic immunity. And if you think about it, all he wants to do is rule the world. You could go up to a policeman and say, officer, I'd like to rule the world. It's not a crime. He can't do anything to you. So I get a kick out of it. I like anything that has a slightly offbeat, humorous angle to it, too. I love the Thing yelling, it's clobbering time.
Which hero is Spider-Man the one that's most a part of your life, most reflective of who you are and you're growing up, or is there another hero that's really more you?
I'm not sure that any of them are really reflective of me. I don't try to write about myself or even about people I know, but I would say Spider-Man has become the best known of all of them. So he's respective of me in the sense when I was a teenager, my life wasn't perfect, but I don't know any teenagers whose lives were perfect. So I think he's really similar to most teenage kids, or he was when he was a teenager.
Tell me about POW Entertainment and tell me what we better be writing about next year.
POW Entertainment is a movie, television, video game, DVD company, and we also do mobisodes. We do everything, really. Right now we have a DVD called Mosaic that's on sale. It's an animated movie-length DVD about a superheroine who really wants to be an actress, but in the meantime she's got to save the world. She's got a superpower. We have another one called The Condor about a teenager who's a skateboarding champion. Strangely enough, he has a terrible accident, which makes it that he can't ride a skateboard anymore, but something happens that makes him the world's greatest skateboarder with a magic skateboard, so to speak. He also, not surprisingly, has to save the world. Incidentally, he's a Hispanic hero. I felt it was time we had one.
Now, you've worked yourself into all of your comics. Are you in all of these as well? And you've worked yourself into all of your movies. Are you in?
No, I'm not really in the... Well, actually, you know, I am. I have little cameos in each of the DVDs. I had forgotten. Yes. And they're fun. I love doing it. And then we have one coming up next year, early next year, starring Ringo Starr. We made him a humorous adventurer. He does the voice, and he does the music, and I think that's going to be a sensational one. So we are having a lot of fun.